Okay, let's start another stream. And I have. First things first, I need to grab some loot out of some chests, and then this character is heading off to the joy and wonder. That is one of the things I like least in all of my time playing the game. There's just some content in this game that's terrible. It's just awful. And this will be some of it. Right now we've got like 4 chests we can grab really quickly.
It's all skill and a little luck.
Medium chest over here. Just over here. And then we're off to... Can't even remember the name of the place. Living World Season 3 bits. And another large chest.
You rarely see one of those.
But 4,500. Karma. Easy peasy karma. Where are we off to? Out of the shadows. That is side stories, current events, Seasons of the Dragons, Bloodstone Fen. Bloodstone Fen. If I can remember where the hell it is. No, that's Ember Bay. Sandswept Isles. 3. 3 is post Heart of Thorns. Balsam Cove. Oh, come on. Bloodstone Fen. There we are. I remember with extreme displeasure how much I hated this thing. It's not the worst thing I've ever done in the game, but it's in the running. The worst thing I ever done in the game. The worst piece of content I've ever played in my life. Is I believe in that. I believe it's in Lake Doric. It's at the end of Living World Season 3. That's the worst. Fight with Cauticus is the worst piece of content I've done in my MMO life. Confessor's Stronghold, but this one's in the running.
Canuck, glad to see you're alive. I was afraid you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were, but then, not.
Me too. Your troops?
Some of them are still looking for you, and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the Minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these 2 delinquents and figured Dragon's Watch could certainly handle it.
Marjorie? Ritlock? Showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk about in Divinity's Reach. Canuck, you're here under the orders
Countess
of...
Anise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being. I'm to return him home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does something to change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it. But I will say this. Yes.
Before we find him, Codicus may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryta.
Good
Or
evening
maybe
to my
all of
first drink.
Tyria is his prize this time.
I only want to be off Anise's leash. Saving the world would just be a
I
corollary
want to be clear
benefit.
that if I get angry and swear a lot,
We have
it's
company.
not you.
Crosses the white
It's
mantle.
me.
I'll surely succeed where others failed. Not yet.
Your soul is mine.
There's an unexpectedly large number of them.
Rise! You're all wicked! I'm fading fast. Your soul is mine. These White Mantle guards aren't affected by the Bloodstone like the others I fought.
I managed
They
to
must
not
have
die
arrived
yet.
after the
That's a start.
explosion.
Then they came with Codicus. We're close.
We've got spikes on the ground that I'll need to
Watch
avoid.
your step.
Oh!
Whatever this place
That one
was,
snuck up on
it was
me.
meant to keep the unwary at bay.
I will wait each time to make sure I'm ready to dodge a second time. Alright, so those actually are not the holes. Those are just little dots on the ground, right? Yeah, rocks on the ground.
Too close to this bloodstone. Strength has left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures up your sleeve, Commander?
I counter magic, and I
Nice work, Commander.
bloodstones suck.
Now, if I could persuade you to take care of the others.
That's the mechanic.
Countering the
key
magic
mechanic
of these
is
bloodstones returns
I'll
whatever
get
magical
that
properties
sucking
absorb.
action going, and I'll
I
need
know a
to
certain
maneuver
big-eared
so
Asura
that
who'd
targets are in
love to be
between
here to
me
study
and the thing
this.
I'm sucking.
I heard that.
Perfect. Shields.
How do we bring them down?
These bloodstones can draw
that.
out the magic. We can
Might
catch the
be
shield
glory.
in flux.
What happened to my...
You are all weakling. Rise!
What the hell is that? Jeez. I've gotten this character off to. Get it is his bot. And the dragon's bot.
Your soul is mine.
Unstable bloodstone chunks drain whatever energy gets nearby.
If the commander is right about Cauticus absorbing bloodstone magic, that may prove handy.
I do not know what happened to... Oh, there he was. Now he bonked himself into the wall. He got caught on some part of the landscape is what happened, I think.
Work faster! These bloodstones won't collect themselves.
And her. This is the
Sounds
one
like
that's
we
running
might have
really
something
good.
ahead.
Let me take the lead, Ritlock. I was given specific orders on how this was supposed to be executed, and I don't need you to defile it with your inclination to blindly smite.
If that's a blindfold crack.
Care to take the door, Commander?
I thought you were in charge, Canuck.
Minister Cauticus,
My pleasure.
you have obviously... Oh, he's not here. Ritlock, smite away.
My pleasure.
You'll never take him!
We gotta kill Adrian.
Might and glory.
My understanding is the mobs will keep respawning. At a certain point, she shields up, and we've got to use that same mechanic we were using earlier on her.
This is my chance.
Soul is mine.
Do you actually?
And she's gone involved, right as I use my heavy-hitting skill.
Fools must be taught their place.
There it is, finally.
Magic from bloodstones empowers me. What do you have? Nothing!
Hopefully I have your shield down in a couple of seconds.
This is impossible! Magic is being drained from my shield.
Okay, that wasn't sufficient.
That's a clever little trick.
And my biggest attack doesn't put a huge dent in her.
Power. I should have done this sooner!
Your soul is mine.
This is my chance.
How does it feel to be completely ineffective?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it seems like I have actually managed to improve this player over the years because she's done.
Your soul is mine.
How does it feel to be completely ineffective?
But she was a nightmare
Impossible!
my first time through.
Magic, I won't be stopped here!
Your soul is mine.
Ah! I took my eye off the ball for just a second, and that was long enough for her to kill me.
I may not survive. I can't do this alone.
That was all on me. I screwed that up. Took my eye off her for a second and got caught in her AE, and that was that for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have died at all. I feel shame, complete and utter shame about that. That should not have happened. I had that fight finished, death-free, and I fucked it up.
Why do you think Codicus wanted them to collect blood?
But I have definitely, my
Hopefully the
gameplay
waves
has
Fox
improved.
down
It
by
probably
the
took me
gentle
30 or
lake.
40 deaths to defeat her the
He
first time.
can't be far now. Move along, everyone.
Part of that was not knowing what to do. And then even when I did know what to do, I still
Loose
wasn't doing a very
magic
good
here
job of
has
it.
certainly turned this area into a war zone.
So, Commander, you really think Codicus caused the blast to reverse itself?
Possibly. Keith and I found ground zero and determined something or someone soaked up the lion's share of magic.
His escape does seem conveniently timed to be in the right place at the right time.
Keith, what was she doing here?
Investigating
Annoying
the
me.
blast.
Same thing she's always
She asked
doing.
I forgive her for stealing the egg and everything.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think people can change that much.
Ever the cynic.
See? Point proven. I'll never change either. Ask Casimir.
It would be hard for me to blame Keith for her actions while
I
Mordred was
blame them.
alive. But let's save the philosophical arguments until after the minister is dealt with.
Then let's lay the man to rest.
I think you mean return him to safety.
Potato, potato.
I'll never understand human politics.
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself? You follow my orders! I don't know where these delusions are coming from. There is one white mantle. Do you hear me? One!
Minister, I understand.
So now I'll probably have problems with this
But-
fight, simply because I had so little with the
Now
previous.
tell me again what this pile of rocks can
I don't
do.
even remember this fight. The other one I
Are there
did.
magic words? How powerful is it? Well,
That's him, all right.
Reminds me of a boss I had at the cotton candy stands when I was younger.
Marjorie worked the
Everyone
cotton
ready to
candy
crash
stand?
his party? Time for your foot key, Commander.
Really? A foot key?
Minister Codicus, you've obviously been taken prisoner by these white mantle zealots. I'm here to rescue you and return you to the royal
The same
palace.
mechanic with
let's
the,
drop the
whatever
charade,
it is,
shall
subjugated
we, you ignorant
Jacob.
leaf? I will not be returning to Divinity's reach until I wear the crown.
So I'm clear. You're admitting you're associated with the white mantle?
Are you quite touched? I'm their supreme leader, and they will carry me all the way to the throne of Kryta.
Commander, did you witness that?
I did.
Then by the providence granted to me by Countess Anise, I hereby pass sentence on you, Codicus Beetlestone. Today is your last day on Tyria. Allow my blade to bid you farewell.
Get them! Turn this thing on! What do you think of my latest find, Commander? It was out of endurance surrupper, but nothing a few bloodstones couldn't mend.
I believe it's safe to assume Codicus didn't absorb the Bloodstone's magic. Otherwise, he'd be down here himself.
Okay. No, to dodge that.
Death stalks me.
Unsuccessfully.
Rise! You're all weakling!
Successfully that time. Oh, not good.
Your soul is mine.
I want all weakling trample Kryta!
Oh, and there's the invincibility right as I turn on my freaking... This one's gonna be bad. One of my biggest complaints about this game, and it's a game I love, make no mistake, got almost 4,000 hours. It's a great game. Boy...
Your soul is mine.
The people who design these kind of encounters, where the difficulty can vary by literal orders of fucking magnitude, are genuinely
Your soul is
awful
mine.
at their job.
Had enough?
They are just have so much variance in how difficult they are.
You will not stop me! The Crichton throne was built upon White Mantle blood, and we are its rightful heirs.
There was nothing I could do there other than get wailed on.
You are a heretic, Cordicus, and you shall lead no White Mantle, for I am their god.
What? It can't be.
I am the last Mersat. Many years ago,
I was
you
chained,
knew
and
me
this
as
guy,
Lazarus the
unable to
God.
move or do anything, and this guy was
I have
wailing
returned
on me.
from the brink of existence.
How do you design something that bad?
You are a false god. The White Mantle is mine. Don't listen to him.
Empty words, formed by the forked tongue of a snake. The human seat of power and its current monarch are inconsequential. We are destined to face more virtuous pursuits. My true believers, you're welcome to seek shelter in my light. To those who doubt, you're welcome to burn.
Canuck, go now!
Go cannot go.
Don't stand there with your mouth agape. Get me out of here.
No!
Good try, but a whiff.
Mesmers! Sorry, Marjorie, no offense to Kaz.
Helpful if they're on your side. Annoying if they're not. I understand.
I cannot.
He's gone.
I'm sorry.
Much
Canuck.
easier than I remember.
However, I can help to catch him.
Doesn't look like there's any sign of Lazarus either.
Still
Or
unpleasant
Sut
and annoying, but
alive. We should immediately warn the Queen.
nowhere near as
He appeared to be
crippling
disinterested
as
in
it
Kryta.
was.
Surprisingly different from the last time the Mersat were sticking their creepy bird feet where they didn't belong.
Marjorie, weren't you just saying something about people not being able to change?
A virtuous pursuit could mean a lot of things to a Mersat. But I'll admit, I'm curious.
Yeah, they might think it's noble to make a necklace out of your teeth.
With Codicus not displaying any signs of excess power, I think we have to assume Lazarus was the one behind the blast. We need to find him, get an idea of what he's planning to do with all that magic.
Cordicus will want to hunt him down too. He won't readily surrender control of the White Mantle. One will inevitably lead us to the other.
Then this will be a good way to start the new guild. A crisis. But hopefully not a world-ending crisis.
It's how I
Yeah,
prefer my
A crisis is a good way to start.
Commander, can you read me?
What?
I have some news.
I'm here, Timey. What do you have?
Something
News. I
possibly
just said.
slightly, marginally cataclysmic. I managed to finally get detailed lay readings from the map and determined, well,
What is it?
Primordis is active.
I
deserve
understand
an
your
award.
priority will be the dragon. Mine, however, is
Dragon and a
unfortunately spoken
Mersat.
for.
Can't help
Looks
but
like it's
feel like
time
we're
to test the
surrounded.
new guild's mettle. Into the fire we go.
All right, and there we go. That is another return to complete. I believe that's 14, so 2 more to go for my 32 slot bag. And a whole bunch to go.
Rare loot.
That's a ley line weapon cache. We'll set that here. To be opened later.
Where am I?
And
Who are you? Get away!
thought we had a ship here somewhere. Maybe this isn't the one. Oh, no, that's the depths of. Oh, there it is. There's the airship. I want to sell some stuff. So that is, well, the We'll check it and we'll determine where we're off to next after I solve it.
You got it.
Okay, Chief. That explosion was fueled by magic, and it wasn't right.
That wasn't like any explosion I'd ever...
So that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I remembered, so I'm happy about that result. One dumb death that was my fault on the first one, and then a couple of really frustrating deaths on the second one, but it still went pretty quick, so... Not bad at all. What does this person even sell? I have 16,000 unbound magic.
As it should be.
Bloodstone crystal
Stern
node
repairs progressing.
for the home. 50 gold. I don't want 50 gold. Oh, don't want to burn through 50 gold and 10,000 for that. That's just not worth it to me. I don't have enough gold that I can set fire to 50 gold like that. I don't need what they're selling. I don't need what they're selling that badly. Side stories, current events, Seasons of the Dragons, 14 out of 16. 2 more and I get a 30 slot bag. 32 slot bag. I've only done one thing in that, so in Ember Bay, Bitterfrost Frontier, that's a maybe. Like Doric. That's the one that ends with the... I don't want to do anywhere near until I'm done. Local response, 15 missions. That looks like the one we're probably going to do. That's Draconis Mons. Siren's Landing is good. We've just got 3 storyline things to do there. Dragonfall I've done Zippo on.
Stern repairs progressing.
Dragonfall. Thunderhead, I've only done a couple. Jahai. Ooh, Jahai. Jahai! Return to a Shattered Nation. It's a Living World Season 4.
Not even death can stop me!
Stay alert for debris.
Will do.
Aye.
Which...
You know it.
I have done those. I haven't done Long Live the Lich on this. Could have sworn I did. Nope.
Commander, you know I love you, right?
You're in trouble, aren't you?
Give me a sec here. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm supposed to be.
Word.
Out with it, Tiny.
Bridge holding steady.
Or got himself arrested. Or quarantined.
Side
But if you come to
stories.
his hearing, I bet you can get him released.
So many questions.
Stern
Not even
repairs
sure where to
progressing.
start.
No, it
You can go into the
was
details when
Siren's
you get
Landing?
here.
Yeah,
Down
Siren's
those
Landing.
council chambers. Thanks, Commander. You're amazing.
That's Living World Season 4.
Find out why that dial's off. You got it.
Seasons of the Dragons. Siren's Landing.
Swift and steady.
Oh, we just finished Bloodstone Fen. Maybe we just continue on with the next one.
Keep your tools grounded at all times.
You betcha, sir.
The talking in the background of the characters is
Yes, Chief.
getting on my nerves.
Keep her steady. The repair crews are doing delicate work.
Out of the Shadows, Head of the Snake.
Doing the best I can, sir.
Which one did we just finish?
New territory on this one.
Just
That
finished.
explosion was
Head of the
fueled by
Snake, I
magic,
think.
and it wasn't right.
Next up is Flashpoint.
Shining blade shall be food for our gods.
Living World Season 4. No, we're in Living World Season 3.
Report in. Bridge holding steady.
That's the end of Out of the Shadows. Rising Flames, I think. Radanovus. Radassumed to travel to
Stern repairs
Radanovus.
progressing.
Alright. All the characters talking over each other was literally getting in my way. It also doesn't help that, unlike the Seasons of the Dragons, they're listed in this direction, top to bottom, but they're listed in like bottom to top order in the achievements or in the story. It's all confusing. They did not, their UI for that is catastrophically bad. Radisson. It's dreadful. The organization for it is dreadful. They don't put things in numerical order for most of it. It's awful. See, here things are in numerical order. That's fine. Living World Season 3. But you've got Out of Shadows, Rising Flames, Crack in the Ice. They're listed by map in the Return to Dragons. Seasons of the Dragons. Instead of by quest name, chapter name. It's just
I fought for years in the Mist War.
annoying,
I know what it's like.
frustrating. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be, and I think this is the one Timey's game. Double check. Rising Flames. I'm gonna check. It's the second season. Ember Bay. Is Ember Bay the one I think it is? It's frustrating. It's just a little frustrating. Yes, it is. Okay.
Wonder if the commander brought that disrespectful safari this time.
Forced to mingle with the rabble.
Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687. Active.
Fat body, my friend. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Glad to have you back around. As always, I appreciate the sub. It really does matter. Thank you. Your appearance is more important, but I'm not going to say no to
Timey,
throwing a little money my way.
please tell me there was some sort of calculations error. Primordus is really active.
An error? You think I made it?
Excellent.
Hey, good to see you too.
Sorry, I didn't think we'd be dealing with another dragon so soon.
About that, I have some good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Great
Is your
idea.
physical
Good
body
news first.
back to its
Feast
expected
your
state
eyes
or
and
better?
blindfolds on this.
Different tile on the ground. Impressive.
No, this is another one of Rada Novus's secrets I discovered. Stand there and you'll be ported to this crazy simulation room the Novans developed
Timey's
but
game. This one was
never
annoying
finished.
too.
And you finished it?
Because it's, it's Timey.
No, I
Timey's
couldn't,
always annoying.
Figure it
Timey
out.
is a well-written
What's that?
character.
I couldn't
Extremely
figure it
well
out, okay?
voiced.
Just so happens to fall outside
But the character's
my giant,
an annoying
incredibly
idiot,
deep pool
second
of
only to
knowledge.
Brown. Always doing
Whatever,
stupid
it works
things
now.
that
I
get
called
everyone
in
else
Moto,
in trouble
and
and
Asura with
occasionally
some
herself.
experience in that realm. He got it up and running for me.
What's it do?
Because she does describe herself as a little
It can process
narcissist
numerous
once.
experimental theories, but the Rada Novans developed it to test themselves against various Primordus minions. Want to check it out?
Sure.
I
It'll be
believe me,
helpful to
I
find
know
out
about
what
the
we're about to
losing
go up
weight.
against.
Perfect. It'll also help
I can
you run
actually
some
paint you a
numbers and
really
see what
good
the room's
picture
capable of.
what it's like to get old. A few days ago, my brother had delivered a new M2 Mac Air. A friend of mine had delivered a 55-inch 4K television and a PS5, and I had delivered on the same day a 48-pack of oatmeal. Yeah, well, that's going to be lunches going forward. 160 calories of oatmeal for lunch.
Booting up, hold please. Okay, wave 1 incoming, folks.
Ready, Ritlock?
It's fake fighting. How hard can it be?
Come to me.
I'll note any patterns or specific attacks I see while you're taking care of business. They'll only help
Well,
us
for
out
me,
when
it's
we
I'm
face the
going
real deal.
primarily for the calories. Although, from what I understand, I suppose the fiber won't do me any harm, right?
A little Gave it my all.
What the hell? Oh. Fire on the ground.
I need assistance.
And I'm gonna die. See, this is the kind of idiotic bullshit that I fucking hate about these quests. They are so goddamned stupid. Uneven in difficulty and quality. It's the difficulty thing that drives me freaking crazy. So these are supposed to be holographic, so evidently that's holographic fire that can kill you? I don't know. And why are there still mobs listed there despite the fact that they're dead? I don't know that either. The storyline stuff, when it's good, it's really, really good.
You've done some amazing work here,
And
Tony.
when it's bad, it
When do
is
you ever sleep?
some of the worst
No time
stuff
for that,
I've ever
Commander. It was one thing going against Mordred.
seen. Oh, I got instant.
Of course,
A
you
48
wanna
pack
save
of
the
instant.
planet, being Asura
Also
and
Quaker
Chris
Oats.
Mortis.
Well, I hope you know we're all behind you. I thought we had our hands full with Codicus and Lazarus.
EOD
But
wasn't
I
too
think we can
bad.
squeeze in a quick trip to the Shiver Peaks
I would
to
say
take down a
EOD was
dragon.
more consistent in its
There's
quality
a little
and
more I
more
haven't
interesting
told you
in
yet.
the story than
According to what
a
I
lot of the other
documented,
stuff.
Primordis is awake.
But there were a couple
you know
of
this.
baddies
But
as
here's
well.
the more part. It's moved, tunneled its way down to the
And
Fire
unfortunately, this is the
Islands.
character I've been doing the return tos
If we
on,
know where it
so I
is
know that they've
now,
got they're in
let's
the
just go
right
knock at
place
its door
to
and
pick
give it
up
a welcome
stuff that
basket.
I've started. And it's a
Why
melee
don't
class
you-
primarily, and
I
melee
posit
classes have
Mordramoth's
problems
death and the subsequent magic release
in a
must have
lot of the
jump-started
storyline stuff.
Primordis. And then, with a lot of energy pooling in the south, what better place to feed?
So it relocated to get more powerful. Great. Had enough?
The fire on the ground here is a completely needless addition to this piece of content. Particularly because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Holographic fire. How is that painful?
So while we have the time, there's something else I need to tell you. Just a tiny bit more. It's the bad news part.
Go on.
You ready for this? I
Spike
know
damage
you
is
know
really,
this.
really good
Maybe you should sit down.
on
No, stand. Stay
Reaper.
standing. Okay, here it is.
um,
Jormag is also active.
Scourge is
What?
still strong.
How can you be sure?
I really
I
enjoy
thought most of this tech was focused on Primordis.
Harbinger,
Brown
although I
sent
still
a
don't
letter from
understand why it's
Shiver
called
Peaks.
Harbinger. I
What
don't
did
know
it
what
say?
it is. Harbinging.
Jormag is active. Brown. He's a Norn of few words.
2 dragons at once.
Yeah, but
But the
there's a
pistol
silver
Deadeye
lining.
is just,
Neither one has gone
It's
all
just fine.
Mordramoth on us. Well,
unless
so
you're, of course,
there's such an excess of energy out there.
surrounded by a
All
whole
the
lot
old
of targets.
rulebooks are being
If they
rewritten.
line up because you've
Oh,
got
look,
penetrate
the
on
next
your
wave is
shot,
ready.
it's fine. But if they spread out,
That seems out of place.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Primordis doesn't have monkey minions, unless they've somehow changed. A lot.
Ugh, that Moto! I left him alone with the room's code for 2 minutes.
How are we doing against the simulation, Timey?
You still don't have the high score. That belongs to Cammy, one of the Fire Island's raiding party leaders. She's super tough though, so...
Another Asura in here? I thought you were keeping all this secret.
right now
I
the
had to let
simplest
Cammy in
build,
on
if
it.
you're a fan
A,
of simple
she's cool,
builds,
don't worry. And B,
Mechanist.
someone had to watch our backs
one
while
button,
Moto and I got
24,
this thing up and
25k
running.
You
DPS.
already have people in the Fire Islands.
You press
I
1 to
have
fire your
swore,
rifle,
let's
and that's
say,
it.
Trusted
You set
associates
the,
there setting up a gate and scouting.
The mech
But
to
what
auto
really
attack with its
organized the
F1,
whole
2, and 3
operation?
skills, and you just press
Primordis'
1.
movement was
That's
something
it.
I purposely let slip.
Stay out of the
It's
poop on the
good
floor and
because
let them
it keeps
murder
him out of my
everything.
ears for a little while, and it also makes him feel like a big shot.
In fact, I
Only
probably
16
should be doing
years
this
old,
with that.
puppet mastering one of your superiors. Admirable and a little unsettling, Timey.
I'll soon roll you all! Oh, sorry, was the comm open for that? big bad coming up?
Your soul is mine. Rise!
That was the last wave. Good job. You generated a ton of data for me to sift through. This room could probably run any simulation I can dream up. As soon as I get Moto in here again to debug it, come on out.
I came on out.
Outside of a few monkey anomalies, the room was very impressive. Next time,
How
we'll
could
have to
monkey
program
anomalies
in some
possibly
jaw
be a negative?
mechanisms.
I don't understand.
Any idea what's happening with the other Elder Dragons?
Nothing on Krakatorik, and ditto for... Oh, what's his name? Brain malfunction, starts with an S.
What about a weakness? All this machinery has to be good for something.
They
Why
poked
don't
at the
you have
S
some
name
patience from
for the
mists
end of
there,
for the
Tribune?
the
A whole
deep sea dragon
civilization
there.
of brilliant Asura couldn't find it. But yeah, I got this in 5 minutes.
Maybe if you were as open with your research as you were with your mouth, you'd have cracked it by now.
You're going to lecture me on openness? Remind me again what happened to you in the mists. Oh, that's right, Zipper Lips.
Okay. We're all on the same team here.
Yes, but
But
Ritlock
have
keeping
you
his
made
mouth
any
shut doesn't get
progress?
us in trouble.
Only a
Timey,
few
you're
huge
always getting
leaps.
us in trouble.
First,
You and
remember my
Graham.
chalk organ?
The horribly
evening.
disgusting body part of an even more horribly disgusting giant bug that you keep in the despicable blighting pod
Cover
fluid?
girl makeup?
Yes, I remember. Despite desperately trying to
Presumably,
forget.
you're not talking
I mean,
about
Spencer.
him.
And it's somehow more disturbing.
Don't listen to him, Spence. Anyway, I discovered why ley
Oh,
energy is
I don't have any
different
control
when
over
run
those.
through it.
I've
and it's
never seen the
paradigm
CoverGirl
shifting.
makeup.
The chalk feed off ley energy.
Well,
right?
clearly,
And
I
we know
mean,
that each dragon has
I
its
am the
domain
very
when it comes to
picture
their
of
magic.
feminine beauty
Zaitan's
and
was
elegance.
Death, obviously. Well, you know what's guaranteed
Maybe
to give a
not.
chalk a bad stomachache? Death magic. Spencer filters death out of ley energy.
So magic is almost like light, broken up into a spectrum.
That's a perfect way to think about it.
I get
Magic,
ads
as
for
we know it,
TV
is like
shows
white light,
that I'll
composed
never
of all
watch.
the different types of dragon magic.
Uh,
I'm gonna go down in Asuran history logs for
Hemophilia
this
medicine.
discovery.
I get ads
As
for
much as I
hemophilia
love
medicine all the
discussing
time.
minutia,
What the fuck?
how does this help us?
I can't believe they advertise on
I
Twitch.
don't know yet.
Does
but I
Twitch have
will.
a very
I'll never
high
sleep
percentage
again.
of
Now, I'm
hemophiliacs?
sure you're anxious to try out your moves against the real thing in the Fire Islands, so let's head back to the main lab.
Okay, we'll head back to the main lab. We're now heading back to the main lab. This is going to take us back to the main lab. The main lab.
Redlock Brimstone.
That's tribune to you, soldier.
Not anymore, it's not. You've ignored numerous requests from the Black Citadel to account for your time in the mists and explain this new magic. Thus, you've been stripped of your rank and are hereby charged with dereliction of duty.
You're to come with us, Ritlock, sir. And if I don't...
We've been authorized to use force.
That would be amusing.
But we'd hate to cause a scene. I'm sure you would, pup. Getting this assignment, you two must either be the best warriors in the Iron Legion, or the ones with the worst luck. So...
Top of my class.
But it's starting to feel like...
Well, thank you.
Ritlock?
It's okay, Commander. I'll
It
straighten
is a
this
pleasure
out.
to be a pleasure.
It appears I underestimated the Citadel's response. Hope you enjoy the medal I'm earning you today, soldier. You get to return with Ridlock Brimstone in tow. Without a fight? Depends on my travel accommodations.
Without a fight?
You can have my seat.
Come on, Lycon. You gonna groom him too?
I don't
Sorry,
want to think
I'll
about
miss
the
out
fact
on
that
all the
the Char
fun,
may
Commander.
groom each other.
I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm able.
That's just not something I'm ready to picture.
Well, looks like I'm headed to the Fire Islands. Solo.
Sorry, I'd join you, but I just haven't had many moments to work on Scruffy 2.0. Plus, I need to start experimenting on the thing I told you about and the thing about the new thing, findings.
I understand.
Help! Someone help!
Wendell, what happened?
The Fire Islands. Our party lost. We shouldn't have strayed from the main outposts. Cammy held them off as long
I
as
think
she
all I
could,
need to do
but
to get
No!
another one of
Did she
the
make it?
No, she...
return to
They
achievements
changed,
completed is
Tiny.
to do the
The
storyline
destroyer's
associated
there.
with the map. I think I've got all the
Changed?
map stuff done.
How?
Like Risen and Mordrum. Unstoppable.
Risen and Mordrum? What do you mean?
They're not like they were. Different attacks. A different feel. I don't...
It's okay, it's okay. Take him away and get him some care.
What do you think that all meant?
Yesterday, on my
Sure.
day off,
He
I
could've-
finished off all of the
Of course.
Ice Brood
It's
Saga
like you said
Return
about the
to.
monkey. They
That was a little
changed.
painful, a couple of times.
That's why Mordrumoff was able to... The Mordrum, Commander?
What about them?
The ones who
Also
came
got
from the
5
Blighting
more
Lodge.
mastery points for
Mordrumoff
finishing
had
off
its
one of the
minion,
Ice Brood
the
Saga
Solarn,
masteries.
Right? But it was able to create
413
more new ones from the dead.
mastery.
That power came from Zaitan. Killing Zaitan caused the other dragons to absorb the death spectrum, but we only saw it in Mordrumoff because it was active. Then we killed Mordrumoff, and now Primordus has absorbed some of the death and plantiness. I think.
Can we test that theory? I'll go and get you a sample from these new destroyers.
That'd be amazing, Commander. Be careful and let me know what you find.
Take a gate to Ember Bay. Okay. Ember Bay. I'm pretty sure I got all of the map stuff requirements taken care of, and that's the first of the 3 stories.
A world of possibilities awaits.
More unbound magic. Still more unbound magic. Son
You
of
rarely see
unbound
them.
magic.
Affirmative.
Living World Season 3. A lot of the Living World stuff. No. Ember, I think. Pretty sure. 5 stories, current events, Seasons of the Dragons, Ember Bay. Oh, I guess I haven't done any of the map, really. Okay, well, we'll do that then. I need to speak to Belle, and I've got to do map stuff, so that's crop harvesting. I finished the wood. Oh, they're probably close on the mining. I need 12 more minings, 12 more crop harvesting. Got to do events. I've done 6 out of 15. I need to slay the lava worm, Vermignus, and get to the top. Oh, God, Chalice of Tears. I've died and gone to hell. Chalice of Tears. Generally considered to be the most involved and unpleasant of all jumping puzzles in the game. Shoot me now.
Commander, welcome to the Fire Islands.
Apt name for such a place. I'm surprised anything can survive here. Can you give me a status report?
I mean, it's
We're still
doable.
assessing,
I'll
but
have
our
to
preliminary
get to a
findings
video
are
and go
troubling.
step by step through the
Primordus'
video.
arrival is having a
But I have
profound impact on the island.
the rewinder.
Destroyers
The
are
rewinder
surging in record numbers,
makes
and there's been a marked
all,
increase in the local seismic
or at
and
least
volcanic
almost
activity.
all,
I've been trying to get word to
jumping
Tiny.
puzzles
The
doable.
atmospheric interference is
If you're
wreaking
not familiar
havoc
with
on
the
our
prototype
long-range comms.
rewinder,
I doubt you'll get much use out of that community.
basically it allows you to save your
while you're here.
location.
About the destroyers.
And for 30 seconds,
we
you
received word
you
that
press the
they've been
button to save your
exhibiting new
location.
abilities.
And for 30 seconds, you
Change
press the button again
somehow.
and it takes you
I'm
back.
here to gather samples
So,
to confirm
you
the
come to a
report.
difficult jump in a
Where should I
jumping
begin my
puzzle.
search?
You press the button, you
Not
jump.
long ago, we sent a
If
scout
you miss
east
it,
to
you
locate
press
a
the button
nest.
again and you're
I'd
ready.
begin
And you
your
just
search
wait
there.
30 seconds and try again. Find researcher Tweely. Well, while I'm here, I'm also going to try to do map completion stuff. 30 seconds. I can show you it at work right now. This is the prototype position rewinder. Pressing 1 will mark the location. Even in midair, teleport you back. To say it's handy for jumping puzzles is a huge, vast, unbelievable understatement. It is purchased in one of the Living World 3...
Rare loot.
Or 4. 4, I think. Pretty sure I've already completed that one. Yeah, it's not one of those. It might be Sandswept Isles, which is Living World Season 4, I think. At one of the heart vendors has it for the currency you get in the map. And this stuff here gives you XP and unbound magic. Do this right, you can ride it. You get the ability to ride these ley lines in Heart of Thorns. It's one of the masteries in Heart of Thorns.
Maybe.
All right, now just you got a critter of some kind down here. Champion Aberration. Let him hit you. It's contraindicated. I did a very large percentage of damage on that guy. You can do really, really good spike damage on a Reaper. Alright, we'll head back to where we were. I need to do mining. And I also need to do harvesting. And I'll work on map completion while I'm here too.
What do you want? I'm quite busy watching my work.
It has been really, really good for about the last
so
week.
mind...
Today I've had a
Easy
little
there.
bit of twitching
Timey,
right
sir.
here along the line of the
I'm
hip.
here to help you retrieve those destroyer
So
samples.
overall better
support.
for most of the time, almost completely
but the
better.
beast ambushed
protocol.
me. Made a mess
Today,
of my
not
comms
bad,
equipment.
but a little
Help
bit
me
of a
deal with
of
the
a tweak.
destroyers and fix the equipment,
Thank
and
you for
I'll
that.
get any samples you retrieve back to Timey.
Consider it done.
Let's move quickly. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can all retreat to a less life-threatening environment.
For bad back, the closest you can come is death. Sadly. My father had a couple surgeries on his back, and he lived in discomfort to pain, depending on the day, for most of his life. There you go. She's definitely a good listener. Not necessarily a good understander, but a good listener. I think I need to do this heart. Restarting recording devices, yeah. Let's see if we can get in here and not get immediately removed. I could. Not that time. Alright, let me mount, please. Oh, my idiot pet. Thanks, idiot pet. That's so helpful of you to run off and attack stuff. No, not helpful. What's that other thing? Stupid. There we go. Yeah, stupid. Hey, Kanaka, how you doing? One more to go? One more to go. There we go. Let me res the portable observatron. Yeah, still coffee. Sounds familiar. Oh,
I deserve an
for which skin? You mean for the mount skin?
Restarting. Please stand by.
They don't have the really expensive ones, I don't think. I think they have the ones that appear, if you're talking about the mount skin, I think they only have the ones that appear in the sets. Yeah. They don't have all of them. The ones that initially are 2,000 or 1,600, I don't think those appear. The ones that appear are the ones that come in a box of 20 skins, and you can buy a random skin for 400 or choose one for 1,200. I think they're the 1,200 skins, but it's 400 for a random skin.
Well done.
I'm sorry about the
Thank
coffee.
you. I'll take those samples now.
Canucket.
Rest assured, I'll get them to Timey at once.
But hopefully you won't get any actual long COVID.
Not normal.
A cough for a week or two.
Ember Base always presented
while
powerful
annoying.
volcanic and seismic activity, but the
Won't be,
intensity
yeah,
of these
significantly
events is unprecedented.
Thanks to
a
Primordius,
detraction to
I guess.
quality of life.
The ground felt like it was about to come apart right under us. Are the islands in danger?
Given the dragon's presence, it's certainly a possibility. Unfortunately, I lack the proper equipment
Res
to know
and
for
he's
sure.
res.
One of my colleagues was tasked with monitoring
For the mount,
seismic
I
activity
got
just east
the. I can show you the one I got
I'll check it out.
on my alt account. I haven't decided which one I want to get on my main account yet. Mounts. It's the Kintsugi skin. If you're not familiar with Kintsugi, it is a Japanese art of putting back together broken porcelain things. How about I don't know. Type it. This one. Of getting porcelain and putting it back together sort of with gold. And that's the default coloration. And I may get it on this one too. Alright, I need to finish this heart.
Food there?
Maybe.
Screw it.
Also, scary things.
You know what they say. Can't fill your stomach without breaking some mind.
Almost. One more ought to do. Alright, how about this rotting destroyer? It's really kind of not nice calling it rotting. He prefers 3 decay. Alright, We got the heart complete. We can now sell stuff to this vendor. Good. Sell all the junk. They have anything else useful? Let's see. Bundles of petrified wood. That's the currency, I think. Mini vine-touched destroyer crab. I have 45 of the currency. Well, we'll just go ahead and buy that. Aqueous amulet, mining and harvesting and logging that will guarantee getting you the unbound magic. And a pulsating destroying heart. Primordius weapons collection, huh? I don't think I need that.
Take care of yourself.
Where are we off to now? We're in this direction. Scout Torn, I'm sure he is. Hitting those nodes, worth a little unbound magic, so worth a little bit of a detour. There's a Scrit stash here. I have no idea what's in it. Oh. Oh, you jerk. There's always... Ooh, what is that? I want to get there as fast as possible. Got to get there faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. $18.7K DPS. It is a big series of achievements. And actually, it's not a lizard. It's sort of like a meat golem, creepily enough. Ooh, wrong turn at Albuquerque, to be sure. And this is my lovely character. As you can tell, quite the coiffure. It appears to be tentacles. This is indeed the moth-winged, ooh, nice. Moth-winged skyscale. You're absolutely right. It does have a strong appearance to the Batman that laughs, who I'd never heard of until I actually had to fight him in DC Universe Online. And he's creepy.
Not good. Perhaps if I... No. What if,
In this case, it is the face of the god
device.
Abaddon.
Please tell me how to activate it.
The dead, the banished and then dead god of knowledge, secret knowledge in particular.
What's going on here?
According to these Scrit, this device has something to do with the building seismic pressure beneath the island. If we can't figure out how to activate it, the pressure builds and builds until, well, as the Scrit say, pop.
Ah, it was nothing.
Or it may all be nonsense. I can't tell what these creatures are blabbering about half the time anyway. This rock face they
Except
speak
for the
of
head
knows more.
tentacles.
But they
The
won't let me
Batman
get
that
close
laughed,
enough to ask how to work
doesn't
this
have the head
blasted
tentacles.
machine.
Let me
Or
talk
as I
to
call
them.
them,
I'll get to the
headtacles.
bottom of this.
I hope you do, Commander. We're running perilously short on time.
he's also very elegantly dressed, I think. Speak with the first-ish mate, Friar. First-ish mate must be a Scrit for sure. The very last thing to finish off this return to event will be sometime off in the future. Where's First Just Mate? Where is he? He's got to be here some. Oh, he's to the east. Southeast. There we go. Will be one of the most challenging, if not the most challenging, of the jumping puzzles in the game. What's down there? Destroyer Fisher. I'm going to leave it alone. But I will fly through Unbound Magic, because you can collect Unbound Magic by flying through it. So why wouldn't you? As you can tell, it's a lovely place. Quite the garden spot. Vacationers love it. Okay, not so much really. They don't like it. And that person is unfortunately dead because he drew too many people. Oh god, I'm going in. It's my nature. And he rezzed. He rezzed himself instead of letting me res him. It's fine. The jumping puzzle, it can be spoken, unfortunately. It's Crucible of something. Tears? I think it's the Crucible of Tears appropriately, because it makes you want to cry and or possibly die. You run from Scrit. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That's the right
Threshold achieved.
Alright, we'll speak to first-ish mate Friar. Friar? Friar?
What do you want with the rock face? Speak! Speak!
Let me pass. I need to speak with the rock face.
No! Nobody sees Rockface without Scrit say-so. Friends of Scrit only.
Look, I have to talk to this rock face you're hiding, and the clock's ticking. How can I earn your trust?
Help the Scrit. Yes.
So, help the Scrit encampment, wake passed out Scrit, defeat destroyers, arm Scrit from weapon caches, and rescue Scrit from the lava river.
Stay back. You stay back.
Right. Oh, are we going somewhere?
It's a passed out Scrit.
What the? You need a mint.
He said, I need a mint. Evidently, I gave him mouth to mouth. I am not very happy about this result. Truth be told.
I am deathly fine.
I'm not generally speaking like this incredible paragon of altruism. But I do tend to help people out in Guild Wars 2 if I can. Just do. I hope so. I dearly hope so, Canucket.
Who's there? Who's there?
Because I don't even want to consider it.
My hero! Wait, who are you? Don't ever wake me when I'm sleeping!
Okay, I'll put you back to sleep then. How about that?
Ran from Scrit.
I didn't run from Scrit. I kicked your ass, you little jerk.
What the? Monster! Die!
Monster die?
Might and glory.
That's a heart completed. Now we can go back and talk to Rockface. Well, the Scrit are in equal measure adorable and loathsome. Haha, you best friend of Scrit. Much love, love, love. You ask, we give, or sell cheap. Do you have anything useful for sale?
You call that running? Move your behind!
You rarely see
Mini
one of them.
pirate Captain Hooey's script worker contract. Oh, that allows me to go through a script pile for shinies. And we don't have anything to sell.
Hurry! Save the stranded and bring them here!
Stay back. You stay back.
Well, goblins in WoW are funny.
I'm hit.
And annoying. Hold it. I thought I had to finish that out. Oh, find Scout Tornin. Oh, where's he at? Roy, where's he at? Oh, dear.
Running!
Scout Tornin.
Attack! Yes!
I can fly like an eagle towards the sea. The script have an unusual characteristic in that individually they're stupid, but they actually get smart when they're clustered together. And I'm still looking for, what's his name? Oh, I have to arm Skrit and rescue stranded Skrit. Oh. Also, all right, I've armed a couple of Skrit. Now I have to rescue stranded Skrit. Gadget Zan would be a good example, although Gadget Zan is more is gnome more than Gabi. Pardon me, I have to chop a petrified stump, and in this case, that means an actual stump.
Worried about mutiny, for sure.
Are you abandoned? Any of you abandoned? For whatever reason... Oh, it's the cat that said meow. Don't worry, it wasn't actually one of the little goobers. I still haven't rescued any Skrit. Stranded... Oh, stranded Skrit. Rescue? Oh, I guess I have to carry them someplace. Ah, the red arrow would probably be the place.
Stay back. You stay
Hurry!
back.
Save the stranded and bring them here!
I have rescued a Skrit. Skrit 911. Skrit 912? Let me mount up. Oh my god, the thing aggroed me and hit my mount, and I'm still...
You ran from Skrit.
Thank you. And... see if we can avoid that problem by simply going high. I have delivered the Skrit. Hey.
I've done what you asked.
First is mate,
Am I allowed
Friar.
to pass?
Good, yes, good. Skrit are safer, stronger. Come in!
We got company.
And it's Roban.
Well, are you just gonna stare at me slack-jawed, or is there something I can do for you?
I'm sorry, but you're a dwarf.
Roban is a
What's
dwarf's
left
head.
of one.
And you've got eyes in your head. Bully for the both of us. And the name's Roban, not that you asked.
Didn't expect to encounter your kind out here. I thought the dwarves were wiped out in the fight against Primordus.
If you really want a history lesson, I can give it to you after I've dealt with the crisis at hand. I've got islands to save, and not much body to save it with.
Crisis? Is this about the earthquakes? What's happening to the island?
There's a torrent of
I
magical
don't
energy
think
building
so,
up
but
beneath
I
these
have
islands.
seen.
Energy that feeds directly into the volcano.
I don't watch many of the
My
bigger
brothers and
streams,
I have
though,
been tending
so
to it for years.
I may have just not
using
seen
4
it.
contraptions to release the pressure and delay an eruption. Then Primordus and the blasted destroyers turned up, wrecked the machines, killed the other dwarves, almost did me in 2.
Or I may
But
just not
I'm
have noticed, or I may have
still
tuned it out. I'm pretty good
in
at
a
tuning out
manner of
ads.
Speaking.
And if those machines aren't reactivated soon?
Then the islands will blow, and the destroyers... Well, I'd prefer not to think about that.
I saw one of the contraptions just outside. How can I activate it? If what you say is true, we need to move fast.
The machines were built with us dwarves in mind. It won't respond to anyone else. Unless...
Oh, that's right.
Ah, I've got it.
Take my thumb.
Take my thumb.
Your thumb?
Yes, on the ground there. Use it to activate the machines. That's
I
one
don't think
upside
I've
to
seen
getting
it.
blown to
I mean, I've
bits.
seen that
I'm
for
partially
some streams,
portable. You
the
may
ad
want to move
shows up
quickly.
and
It's been a while
the
since
stream
machines were
continues on the
The islands
side
don't have much
without
time.
sound. You get the ad sound.
Why couldn't I be stuck with a Sora? Don't be shy. Come closer.
Did I get the
so
thumb?
can
I did not get the thumb yet.
Sit and pass the time with this old dwarf, won't you? Scrit don't make good conversationalists.
I'd like to know more about
I have a
you
dwarf's
and
thumb.
The other Delgamore dwarves.
You want to know how it happened? What it felt
Right there.
like turning
Stone
to
dwarf
stone?
thumb.
I'll
Surprisingly
tell you
well
what I remember,
manicured.
But it was centuries ago.
You must have forgotten more in your lifetime than I've experienced in mine.
I remember when I last had soft flesh like yours. I was in the
I don't
cave
want to
with
hear
my
about your
friends
soft
when word
flesh.
came round.
I mean, you seem perfectly nice for a dwarf, but really don't want to hear about it. Kinda creepy. Not that
Why
you're
did you
creepy.
change
You're a
this?
cool dwarf head.
I just met with Rockface, the remnants of a stone dwarf, if you can believe it.
A dwarf? Astounding. And did this dwarf shed any light on our predicament?
If these machines aren't activated soon, the swell of magic beneath the islands will cause a cataclysmic eruption. They require a dwarven touch to activate. Fortunately, the dwarf gave me his
He
thumb.
fooled us. He
His
says it's a
thumb?
dwarf's thumb. It's actually a
That's
dwarf's
disturbing.
fossilized.
But logical, I suppose. I
Never
figured
mind.
there had to be some knack to it. Being that the dwarf entrusted you with itself, I'll let you do the honors.
I will activate the machine. Stand back, guys.
That appears to have worked. And to think, all this time, all I needed was a discarded stone thumb.
The dwarf mentioned that there are 4 of these contraptions around the island. Do you know where the others are?
4 of them, eh? Well, I believe one of the other researchers spotted a similar contraption on the western coast. There's another inside the caldera. As for the 4th, I'm not sure. One of the others might know. Good luck, Commander.
Thanks. Igneous Beach completed. So, this map has 5 hearts, 23 POIs, 7 vistas, and 4 waypoints.
That's valuable.
That's valuable. Actually, it really is not valuable at all. Head for the western part of the island. Well, that appears to be west. That's interesting. That's actually west. Well, let's see. If I have the dwarf's petrified
You rarely
thumb,
see one of those.
and then he's got a petrified stump left, just like I just chopped up. Coincidence? You be the judge. And good, we've got more ore. I need to dig more ore. Okay, it's the flesh gold. And we've got a POI and more ore. Chop. Chunk. Chunk.
It's all skill and a little luck.
Ember Bay completed. That's all the mining I needed. Now I just need, well, I mean, I will do more. Just like I'm doing the petrified stump, although mostly I'm doing that because I get the magic out of it. And petrified wood.
Rare loot.
Rare loot. Those both need to be put into my bank. I still need a bunch of harvested stuff. We've got another POI. Point of interest for any of you who might be noobs. Do you mind, sir? Now, over here it is more mithril. Mithril, ancient sapling. Very heavy. Mob density. That's rather more than I wanted to deal with, even though I would like the ancient wood.
Is that a village? All the way out here, a circus on the Fire Islands. This definitely merits investigation.
That's right, a circus on the Fire Islands. Let's grab the Vista and the Waypoint. And here we are, the Fire Islands, Circus? It's a little bit shabby. Conceivably, yeah, if I'm doing something, particularly open world stuff, then I would have no qualms at all. Or if I'm facing some particularly unpleasant piece of content, a second person can make a whole bunch of the content a lot more powerful. Some of the storyline stuff is just very, very, very challenging. For one. Hi, Ringmaster Ivy.
A customer! A real customer! Hold on just a minute. I'm not prepared. Welcome to Ember Bay's one and only circus, where you'll witness the grandest
One and only circus. Okay, well,
offer.
Seems right.
Want to buy a ticket?
No time right now. I'm looking for an ancient device, dwarven in make. There's supposed to be one nearby. Do you know it?
Searching for antiquity, eh? We've got a piece that may interest you. Not sure it's dwarven, but it sure is old. I might be convinced to let you in free of charge if you give me a hand with my chores. Otherwise, ticket holders only.
Here's my ticket. If you don't grant me access to that machine,
5098, I think.
the Fire Islands will erupt.
Yeah,
taking
5098.
your circus with it.
Oh, I guess we can overlook protocol for today. Go on in. Behold one of Ember Bay's greatest mysteries.
Behold one of their greatest... Oh, I have to earn the villagers' help. Although evidently it's going to teleport me someplace. Here I am. That's the mystery. That is the dwarven mystery.
Only two more
I'll
machines.
stick my thumb in it. Pardon
Next
the phrase.
on the list, the Caldera.
The current character is Cullis Nightshade. Kullus. Nightshade. We've got an unidentified die. I have all the common and uncommon and almost all of the rare dies, so the odds are this one's getting mailed to my alt account. It's common. Send mail. Bye-bye. We have got another... I can't mount from up here. Unfortunately, I can't glide. And I can mount again. Yay, mounting. I need to do the heart here. And help out these good folk. Earn the village's help by donating valuable pearls or eggs, defeating hostile wildlife. Find pearls by breaking open giant clams on the beach and gather eggs from nearby rolling devil nests or cliffside bird nests. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Rolling devil nest. I'm sure they'll be very friendly. But I do need to do some harvesting, so... I will be doing some harvesting. Now, that's not a problem. I appreciate the invite, though, or the question. But I've got the rewinder, and when I get around to it, it's not. I have to be in the right set of mind frame to do an extensive, involved JP. So I appreciate the offer. Believe me, I really do. But with the rewinder, that's almost as good as a mesmer who knows what they're doing with it. So but thank you. The last one I did with the rewinder that was complicated is the one that it has, I think, is the tallest jumping puzzle. It's on one of the other Living World Season maps. What was that? What? Oh, it's catching me up in that. Got it. Valuable egg. Let me drop off the eggs with whoever gets the eggs. Donating. Doesn't say who I donate them to. To whom do I donate them, guys? Guys, who takes the free presents? Who takes the prezzies? I'd love to help. Can't wait to see a trick. Magic words, zap, booka, bap, poof. Your 50 copper is gone, so what do you think? This is the part where you applaud. You should have seen that coming. You're a monster. I hope your act flops.
The show must go on.
You stole money from me. You rat bastard. Oh, interesting. They added actual fish fillets you get from End of Dragons to stuff you can buy from this guy. Previously, it was just pets. And they sell actual fishing supplies. Very nice. All right, now, who might... is it Ivy?
Welcome to the Ember-based Circus, Wayfarer. Home to some of the rarest
no, I can't talk to her because I
curiosities
double-clicked
on the
by
Fire
accident.
Islands.
Thanks. That was really helpful. Carnival Weapons. I don't ever remember seeing... Holy shit, these things are expensive. 150 gold for an offhand? 100 gold for a main hand and 150 gold for a two-hand? You cannot be serious. Those are wacky looking, I'll give them that. I kind of like them, but I don't like them that much. Where am I supposed to take the damn food? The eggs. Did I not pick up a bunch of eggs? I've got 3 delicate eggs. Deliver to Vice Chief. Okay. And 2 large delicate eggs. Where's the Vice Chief? I don't suppose...
I've had some doubts about nurturing a slubling. Now she's all grown up and misbehaving. Where do we go
Where
wrong?
is the frick? I mean, this is a small thing, but it is so unnecessary.
I wish this were a rare occurrence.
I am supposed to give this stuff to a guy, but there's no indicator on the map as to where the guy is. No idea. Is he over there in this island area? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, okay. He's the heart over here. All right. All right. That's fine. 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 Just in my opinion, you should never have to read anything to know where you're supposed to take the stuff. 7-hour stream, that's exactly what I had in mind. Really? How'd you know? I'll be done just in time to go to bed. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. It is kind of dubious. Those pocket raptors? Bastards. They are pocket raptors. I didn't realize we had pocket raptors out here. Everybody loves pocket raptors. Us Heart of Thorns players, man. Just can't get enough of them pocket raptors. Oh wait, yes we can. We actually hate them. More magic. Nom 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 nom. And up it's done. Yes. Grabbing eggs, and more eggs. I guess I didn't actually grab those ones. I have. I think I'm in combat with something. Oh, maybe not now. Oh, maybe I am. I'm not sure. More of the harvesting mats. Didn't even use a mount. Almost done with the gifts for Vice Chief Hernandez. Oh, that was a miss. More magic eating nom-noms. Just can't get enough magic eating nom-noms. It's a currency. You can always use more currency. Should finish out the heart. Indeed it does. Why those?
That's valuable.
A mini rolling devil. Coconuts in bulk? Anyone need coconuts? In bulk. I need to keep... I didn't grab that Vista. I feel shame. How'd I did? Didn't. Have now. I need to keep picking up... Oop, that almost got me killed. A little bit of carelessness. Got me needlessly killed instead of taking my eye off a mob briefly and getting myself killed like I did earlier. Gotta be getting close. Gotta be getting close. See? Said I had to be getting close. Got close. Got some omnom berries in there. And we got a partial completion for this map. Ember Bay. Yep. So that's tier 2. Tier 3 is what? 2 more? 2 more of these completed. And that'll give me 5 sacks of petrified wood. Alright, local response. I need 7 more events. And I've got to find the Vermignus. Don't be the Vermignus right now. There's a mob up. Big mob up. I've got to check and see if it's the big mob I need. If it's the big mob I need, it'll probably be dead by the time I get there. And I'll weep bitter tears of anger, disappointment. Perhaps even shame. No.
Where did we go wrong?
It's the Sloth Queen.
Might.
Queen of the Fire Islands. Well, that was worth 3 achievement points. And it was an event. Ah, the Sloth Queen needs a rest. Is tired.
Threshold achieved.
Just guessing, sloth and all that. Magic here. There's another heart over here. We need to do that as well. Whack at the petrified stump. Oh, we got an ancient tree. Ancient sapling. An ancient sapling. So it's an old young tree? Alright, defeat the Mursat defenses, trade jade constructs and destroyers that occupy the ancient Mursat ruins. Like, say... Ow! This thing?
I'm out of endurance. Your soul is mine.
I want to stay away from those things because they hit hard. Note to self. Stay away from those things. They hit hard. Yeah, like that. Oh, and another one. Get it. Stay away. Lots of knockbacks. Knockbacks are always fun. Everyone loves knockbacks.
You're all goodbye.
So we want to avoid the big pillars of unpleasantness. Oh. This is not great. Yeah, this is a mob.
Safe from harm.
Its health is not decreasing. There it is.
I planted a healing turret. You are all weak. Lie. I am death.
This thing must have a stupidly large... Ow! It's gonna hurt.
I'm in bad shape here.
Stupidly large number of hit points.
You are all weakling.
I feel furious! Suddenly he's taking it.
I feel furious.
Weak to aerial lava rocks. I don't see any lava
Ready
rocks
for more.
down here.
Sweet and steady.
But we're not doing much damage, that's what it is. Unless somebody hits him with an aerial rock, he doesn't take much damage.
Your soul is mine. I need healing.
I disagree with that. I believe I got my heal off in time.
I am death.
Well, we're gonna finish him in time, but not very elegantly, I must say. Still, it's another event. Oh, we've got freaking lava.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, I tried a couple times, and it ends up trying to kill me all the time, so thank you. Thank you for playing, and thank you for playing. Still, we got the heart complete.
This is most remarkable.
And a green box of loot. Oh my god, a green box of loot. Alright, explore a rack. I can buy a mini Captain Grumby. A pocket jade armor. An Endless Jade Construct Tonic. Which would turn me into a Jade Construct. That's pretty spooky looking.
I'll see you around.
I'll see you around. Don't take any wooden nickels, you punk. Tablets of the Unseen. I'm missing 3. Let's see if we can... Oh, we've got another event up. We need events. And over here, the event is... It's another one of the Destroyer Fishers. You see, I don't want anything to do with those because they're surrounded by 1,000 mobs. Granted, 1,000 is a slight. Very, very slight. Hey, that's one of the dwarfy things. Isn't it? No. No, it's not. I mistook it for a dwarfy thing. I may have chosen poorly here. I'm entering an area where mounts are not allowed. Oh, that's really not good. All the way over there is the Fractured Caldera. Good enough. Convinced me to teleport. I'm smooth talking that way. I talked me into teleport. We've got another event ongoing. Donate gold to fund Skrilla's treasure hunt. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work well. Hi, Skrilla. Sure, I'll donate.
Hey, hero, spare a little change? I'll make it worth your while.
Because I am the heart and soul of charity and generosity, I'm going to give him a gold.
It's all skill and a little luck.
2 of 2 gold. And I'll donate a copper? Alright, that wasn't enough, so a 3rd gold. Fine. There, got it done. Got a total of 5 achievement points for 3 gold. It's cheap at that price. My total achievement points 14,724, so I am 276 from a really big one. The 15,000, that gets you 400 gems, 10 laurels, 30 gold, and some other account bonuses as well. That's a fairly chunky return. That's right. Be that way. I'm flying over your head and you spit and set me on fire. You happy now? Petulant little baby. We're going up. Now, there is another way of traveling here, by the way. These thermal tubes, they will launch you. For instance, this one launches you here, which will launch 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 you there, which will launch you there, I think. There's another event done. See? See? I think that was the gold giving. You see? Generosity, guys. You just have to be a generous, thoughtful soul like me. Possible that I'm exaggerating. A really small amount. And we are into the caldera. That's a that's the Smooshatron robot or golem right there. Ever seen the Smooshatron before? That's him. Pretty good sized. What do I have to do? Energy Relay Delta. Doesn't do anything. Power up Ahad's golems by defeating amplified destroyers and delivering their cores. Okay. I picked up a core. More power! Ha 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 ha! That one didn't drop. Oh, dropped it there.
Swift and steady.
Got 7 minutes and 40 seconds to get them all into place. Looks like it'll be about 4 per. More power. Alright, I got one of them all powered up. Alpha. Get over here in time to grab the second core before it vanishes. Somebody else doing it around here? No, I did put one into Delta. I am here alone. I'm here all alone. All alone.
Ready to fight!
5.5 minutes. I think we can make this. And I should finish off Alpha as well.
Yes, more power.
It didn't. Perhaps I miscalculated. Evidently I miscalculated. Alright, that's Alpha. Beta.
Yes, more power.
Big energy is here.
Beta. There's another person here. Not sure if they added to Beta or not. Looked like they were trying to. couple people here now. I'm glad I could get most of it done for them. Sponges. It looks like each success is doing less because there's more people around. So it scales. And it's making it actually a little bit dicier than it should be. Beta. I'll grab this Vista one here. They've wiped them out. There's an amplifier, a couple of amplifiers. We just need Delta. I actually think it was faster when I was doing it by myself.
If I had a gold piece for every worm I
You need
killed,
lava elemental,
I'd retire
petrified
to
carca egg, both rare and exotic quality. That should be it. It didn't look like that was it. Okay, there we are.
Maximum power. Crush that worm into the ground. The sky? Wherever they go and we squeeze the life out of them.
Power flow at 30%.
All right, we got that taken care of.
Rerouting.
We got rich mithril down here. And I'm back needing mithril again because I am working on getting the materials for my legendary sigils. I have the legendary runes complete. Vermigus. I need Vermigus. Vermignus. I need Vermignus. Wherever the hell... Oh, that would be Vermignus, I'm guessing. The really huge freaking worm might be Vermignus. Call me, crazy? Oh, get out! He's out of range. Is he out of range over here? Alright, at least I've damaged him, which means if he dies, I'll get credit.
Your soul is mine.
Fortunately, I'm on a primarily melee build, and he doesn't appear to want to play like that. Oh, Wushatron. Oh, we power him up, and I think he does the necessaries. Well, I did some damage, so regardless, I'll get credit for that. Do we have to kill these things? I think we need to kill them to keep Smooshatron alive. Vermignus is in a pretty good death state, so to speak.
I feel furious. I am death.
He's dying faster than Swooshatron, at least so far. So we keep these things alive, the energy nodes, and they keep Swooshatron alive. Sounds like a plan. But I need this for the return to, so... And it's an event, and I need events. So that's a combo platter. This one's big.
I feel furious.
Or he was. We're ahead on the old percentages. Smooshatron is smooshing Vermignus so far, although it's close.
I feel furious. Your soul is
The elite lava worm. Smooshatron is way ahead of Vermignus now. Glad I hung around. Glad I started this event without even knowing it, and then hung around after, thinking it was all done. And I need Vermignus smooshed. So keep going, Smooshatron. Smooshatron kicking ass, not even bothering to take names. Just kicking ass. And Vermignus is almost down. Down goes Vermignus. That also, wow. I get Revenge of Vermignus done. I get the Decade achievement done. And another step towards the return to. All kinds of goodies out of that.
Rare loot. Begin destruction protocol.
That, and we're already full on Dragonite ore again, because of course we are. That's like a constant thing. Sell my junk. Junk sold. Check how we're doing on that. Side stories. Decade of the Dragons. We're now 13 of 20 complete. Go. Us. Current events. Ember Bay. Okay, we need a total of 2 more events. I need the jumping puzzle, and I finished the story. The hardest one of those will be the jumping puzzle, the Chalice of Tears. The name, in this particular case, from my understanding, pretty indicative. Didn't quite work as I had hoped. Or particularly close to as I had hoped. I'd go so far as to say it was a failure. I need to talk to the scientists, so that'll open up the last of the quest line stuff. Which means 2 events, quest line,
Excellent.
and JP.
An assistant arrives. I must remember to thank Timey once we're out of here. Now to business. What do you suppose this contraption is?
It's an ancient dwarven device, one of 4. And if we don't fix it and activate it, this island is going to erupt.
Well, you're surprisingly well informed for an assistant.
Well, yes.
Okay, then. This machine was shattered by a volcanic bomb expelled from the caldera. Parts scattered everywhere. I can fix it if I get the missing parts, and then power it by harvesting latent magical energy from the caldera. I'd certainly appreciate assistance gathering parts and keeping the local wildlife at bay, if you're willing and able.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Collect machine parts. Well, I'm going to leave it here. And you can't stop. Well, you could stop me. For the night. I'll be back at this most likely tomorrow. Including the Chalice of Tears. Although I may actually do the Chalice of Tears off stream, simply because I'm going to have to be constantly referring to a video. So, yeah, maybe that'll wait. But I will be back tomorrow. Regardless, I'll be doing more Seasons of the Dragons completion stuff. So we got one done. We got really good progress on this one done. And next up is after Ember Bay is Bitterfront Frontier. I've got a good chunk of that already done. 12 out of 15 events. I got all the harvesting done. I need to do the story, is most of it. And the diving location is all I need to do to get those completed. And if I can get this one and that one done, that's 14. Sorry, that'll 16, and that will get me the Tier 3 item, the 32 slot bag. If you complete all of the tiers, 24 out of 24, that gets you the legendary amulet. Wow. But that's a long ways off. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. I hope you had some fun. The earlier part of the evening went much smoother than I expected. That was very pleasant indeed. You know, it turns out that once you actually kind of learn how to play, even the hard stuff gets easier, sometimes even easy. And it was definitely easier. But I'm going to call it here. I hope you had some fun tonight. I hope the rest of you are... It's Thursday, isn't it? Tell me it's Thursday. I have not lost track of the days of the week again. Excellent. I hope your Thursday evening goes great. I hope your Friday goes swiftly by and gets you into a very good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys.